Hola, gentes. ¿Cómo estás? How you doing? Anyways, so I'm just finishing eating some M&Ms. Let's talk. We need to talk about negativity and drama and when to tap out. Oh, yes. So this is one of Aaron's hot topics. Drama. Let's talk about it. So there comes a time where we're all going through things. Everybody's going through something. And I think it's important to realize when you are going, or let's just all say, when I am going through something, it is important to know when I need to stop. And I think this is very relevant because I have friends I care about. I see posts on Facebook where people just kind of air out their dirty laundry. But be mindful that before laundry gets aired out, you had detergent. It's already clean. So until you keep that metaphor going, where you should always want to keep, excuse my French, I really hate this. I'm a Christian man, but I have a potty mouth. But sometimes you got to keep your shit clean before you air it out, right? Or you got to, make sure that you've put almost a close to something before you display it. Usually, if something's unresolved and you talk about it, not only is it unresolved for you, but then now you've attached someone else to your storyline, thus making it very difficult for that person to continue in that reality with you, because people usually back off and they push themselves off and they run the other direction whenever someone has put them in their own circumstances. I won't say drama, I'll just say circumstances. A lot of people who cry out loud usually do need attention, usually do need a boost of encouragement. So I would always suggest never to dismay or dismiss anybody who's crying for help, or it sounds like they have a cry for help. But when help is giving you attention and you received it and you closed that window of feeling that way, don't leave the window open. Because there's circumstances where people feel like, well, if this person's always helping me, I can always air out my dirty laundry. But then you've sown someone to only being a fixer and not a friend. So it's very important to understand if I made a friend a watcher, if I made him a fixer, or if I made them a pillow. And if there's no room for like confidence, clarity, even clairvoyance, sometimes not even, like, I have a really good friend, BK. I love you for this, because BK, he will never, ever, ever bring up anything if I'm going through it. He'll never say, what you going through now? Or, how's it? He'll say, like, let's go hiking, or let's go for a walk, let's go for a drink, let's go to a bar, let's go to a movie, let's just chit chat over coffee, or we should get together sometime. He always has this innate ability to defer me from thinking and looking and dwelling into what I'm going through. And I appreciate you for that, BK. I love you. I have a couple other friends like that. I have friends who always believe in my encouragement too. Like, hey, Aaron, you're built to strength. People look up to you. You cannot be down. I love those people too. Sabrina, you're one of them. I appreciate that. I appreciate when people know when I'm not aligned or balanced. They call me out on it. And I really would be nothing if it weren't for people doing that to me. So I always encourage people, like, if you, or let's say if I am going through something, we are going through something, always find out what the epicenter is. If the epicenter is about other people, guess what? They don't even matter in your life no more. They need to go. Because nowadays in this society, we're a divided country, we're a divided nation. There's no way a lot of people are going to be by your side in the next season, the next week, next day, next hour. Anything that you say or do does not instate your friendship and relationships. It doesn't concrete what you have with people right now. Thanks to media and television, TV show, everything that is not natural organic has segregated us immensely, where the issues we're dealing with are petty and small, and it's not even worth getting bent out of shape for what? For being single and alone, or for having a breakup. I always just tell people, like, it's best to be cold when things feel cold. Like, if you don't know if you want to break up with somebody, break up with them. It's just easy. Like, holding on is hurting you, break up with them. It's for me, Aaron, I have to do that. And I've done that with many friendships. Like, there are times where I don't want to go back and forth and back and forth and back. I got bills to pay. I got to find a place to live. I ain't got time for that. I'm doing my laundry. Like, I don't want to be hearing your problems when I got, like, clothes in the dryer. You know, I got to fold and move on to my next hustle. I ain't got time to be hearing people crying and not me right now, but in general, I'm speaking. I even had a situation where a friend knew what they did, and I still haven't confronted them about it, but they know what they did. And I know they're watching this video, and because you know what you did, you cannot call me and address why, Aaron, why are you acting this way? And it's my easiest way to say I'm gonna build a wall, and I'm sticking to it. Because when I keep compromising with people and forgiving people, it only allows them to continue to invite more of their dirty laundry, drama, and circumstances in my reality. My reality is about being one of the best pioneers in the dance community right now. In health and wellness, I'm trying to innovate something that's very, very effective. So everything in my life right now is a distraction, basically. I'm also trying to design a logo for a company, and they are giving me a deadline, you know, an invisible deadline of, come on, Aaron, we're going to go with something else if you don't hurry up. And I swear to you, every opportunity, even right now, me making this video, I could be working on it, but I just don't want the energy of what I'm going through to be on certain things. Because in my reality, the way I live my life, I like to have a clean, clear space and then start doing what inspires me. What are my muses? My vision board, things like that. I have this weird sensibility where if I feel like something is unresolved with somebody, I will not start new projects. I won't do anything new. Even for example, today, I won't be too specific, but you know, I had a new workout today. And for one individual, there just was a disconnection with the workout and them because their mind and concentration was somewhere else. So, in essence, it's difficult to start something new, be it me making it up or the person being involved with something new. It's not easy to start something fresh when your mind is still on yesterday. I'm only saying this video because I know it'll help a lot of people. You really got to take control of your drama. You really got to start fluffing your laundry out and then clipping and hanging it, you know? Detergent goes on clothes before it air dries. So before you say, oh, I'm just airing out my dirty laundry. We don't hang up dirty clothes, okay? That's nasty. So let's work on ourselves. Let's be our best selves. Now is not the time to be down and low. And if you make mistakes, guess what? You own up to your mistakes. Hell, like I make mistakes probably once a week, okay? I'm not going to air out my dirty laundry because I've cleaned up my corners and my circumstances, and I've rid of people that were allowing me to accept those circumstances. So I think in life in general, we got to go through and sort out everything like laundry. Bam. We got to sort out the socks, the underwear, right? The drawers, the pants, the shirts. We got to fold everything nice and neat so that way we can tuck them away and nothing gets, wrinkled. Use that as a metaphor of life right now. If you're going through something and it's hard, like what I do is I allow myself 24 hours to be as down as possible. Excuse me. Dig a hole, Aaron. Grab that shovel, lay in that hole for 48 hours, 24 hours, but make sure you come up. And I always say that to myself. No one, I will be very honest, nobody has really dug me out of being low in my lowest point. People have watched, observed, and said, oh, honey. But then I was the only person who had to get myself out of my situation. So guess what? You can't rely on anybody to talk you out of your situations. You have to want it. You have to have confidence. And you have to be able to walk away from whatever it is that has you stuck. Because being stuck only ruins your future. Being stuck doesn't help or support you. Being stuck doesn't love you at all. Self-love loves you out of every situation. So I think I rambled enough. You guys have a wonderful Saturday. I'll talk to you later. Bye.